The content you're about to hear is explicit and is meant for mature audiences only. If you're easily offended, go listen to a Hall & Oates album.
Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins.
We are available on iTunes. You can check us out on the web at infinitedancecast.com. All of our episodes are free and available to download online.
Or to your smartphone.
Or to your smartphone.
Whichever smartphone you have.
Welcome to Infinite Dance Cast episode number 70.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No, that's crazy.
We've got a super awesome guest.
It's the perfect guest to end the year.
Oh yeah, because it's December 31st, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone has your cabbage and black eyed peas ready. Cabbage.
You're going to explain to me why we do that. That's a very Southern thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you eat cabbage for money and black eyed peas for good luck.
Well, gosh, I got to go get a lot of that today.
I know, that's what I'm talking about, girl.
Okay, so we're back at the guest, though.
So we're back at the guest, somebody who loves to have a good time.
Oh, I think everybody has had a good time with this one.
Man.
And I don't mean it like that.
Man, coming after... Jeez, Desiree, you've had a string of a couple episodes where I don't know if this is very appropriate.
Oh, gosh.
Bryan Anthony is here.
Yeah, he is.
Jack of all trades. This man is hilarious.
He is.
He's absolutely
I'm afraid
hilarious.
we're not going to be able to talk much with him here.
Well,
We'll be just laughing.
I hope not, because you know what? I would rather take a little break. Is that him walking up?
No.
No, those are people trying to exercise.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to let you know my pizza thing is still in effect. I'm still not eating pizza.
How long has it been?
It's been 3 weeks. Look at me, Desiree. I've lost like 15 pounds.
Dude, I was going to say, I thought it was, more like 20, but you look
thanks.
really good.
Stop sucking up.
That's what I do well.
Jeez. Well, we have, I've got nothing else. I wake up, I go to the gym. I had an audition.
Oh, for what?
Tropicana for Michael Rooney.
Oh, my Tropicana. The orange juice.
The orange juice.
Orange juice.
I ran into his assistant and a friend of mine, Danny Valley, the night before, actually at an event that Bryan executive produced. So we'll have to speak with Bryan about that. But he said, come to the callback. So I went to the callback, which was great.
Because you got in after the cut.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Didn't book it.
Didn't book. I'm just kidding. At least you got called at least you went to the callback.
Well, it was funny because we only had like 10 minutes to learn it, and Rooney was like, who knows it? And me and Bryan Tanaka was like, me and Nick kind of know it, sort of. And I was like, ugh! He was like, okay, come in. Yeah. And they
didn't know it?
No, well, I sort of did.
Was it step, touch, step,
Yeah, it was very like pedestrian, dancey, but they didn't want us to look dancey.
Oh, so you can't do that. You're too good.
Thanks.
You are.
But I didn't get that information until I got in there.
Well, isn't that the way it is? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we got in there, and Rooney goes, can anybody tumble? And Tanaka was like, yeah, I can tumble. And he tumbled, and then Michelle Elkin was in there with us.
Oh,
and she goes, I can tap. And Rooney goes, okay, tap.
Oh, my.
So she tapped.
You could have tapped.
Well, then he goes...
You could have tapped into that.
Whoa. Hey-o. But then he said, do you tumble? And I said, no, I can juggle.
You should have said, I do a cartwheel.
I juggled and tapped.
I've had people do that.
I should have done a cartwheel. Dang it.
Cartwheel, forward roll.
I didn't even think about that. I need to practice that.
Well, I've had people tell me that at auditions. I go, do you tumble? They say, cartwheel. I go, well, you came up with something.
Yeah, that's true.
People think that looks pretty, awesome if you don't know.
Yeah, I think my mistake was...
I'm a righty and a lefty. I can do it both ways.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm a pretty ambidextrous leaper and cartwheeler.
Oh, leaper too?
Yeah, leaps don't bother me. Either way, I'm good.
I hate left.
I got long. I do not have.
You got long legs.
No, I have short, really powerful legs.
Yeah, so you can go.
Pow!
Yeah.
Pow! 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 Pow!
Oh, speaking of pow, 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 how is Austria?
Oh gosh, they want to have you there. They want you to come, Nick.
I don't know.
They want you to come next year. I'm going to tell you this.
They know I'm from America,
It was like
right?
28 below.
What, below what?
0.
Oh, the weather.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, we were so cold. Michael went with me, and he went to the top of Tyrol, which is the elevation's crazy up where they ski.
Tyrol. I thought that
Tyrol
was
is
a
the
sushi.
county
I thought that was a sushi.
it basically is like a county. They're Tyrolean people in these villages in the area that we were in.
Really?
Yeah, think of a troll. It's Tyrol.
Oh, Tyrol.
Tyrolean. And
What's up, Tyrol?
He went to the top and it was so cold. He has pictures of the inside of, the carts that take you up to the top to ski.
Uh-huh.
There was icicles on the inside. They were scraping the ice.
Oh, you're kidding.
It was so cool.
When Michael came back, did he have like a beard, frosty
He
beard?
called himself a Greeksicle.
A Greek.
He said he's a Greeksicle.
That's pretty funny.
And it snowed. It took us to get from Innsbruck to Munich back to the airport.
Right.
A normal 2-hour drive. 4.5. It was blizzard. It was like being in play Star Wars video games.
Yeah.
The snow was. I was grabbing Michael's leg and I was just like freaking because I thought we were definitely gonna slide off and die.
Oh, yeah, and you're like, I've taught my last across the floor
And
routine.
I was saying to the driver, who didn't speak English, he kept going, "You speak a little Deutsch?" It was like, "No, English." Where are we? Are we going to get to the airport? I'm stressed out.
So how are the dancers?
So fun.
Were they?
They're so receptive and very sweet, and they
Do they speak Dutch as well, or?
it's German, but speak a little Deutsch is in German. Even though I made it a little French just now.
But do they speak any English?
Oh, their English is amazing.
So you count in English?
No, I teach in English. The whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
they take it in school.
Hi-oh.
Hey,
Bryan Anthony must be coming up. Oh, no, just kidding. It's our music picks. All right, here we go. Music picks of the week.
Okay, for my first music pick for this
Formaggio.
week- Number 1 is entitled "Give." That's what you got to do this year.
Sounds
this
like
time of
they.
year.
It seems to me like they just take.
Well, there you go. And that's Leanne Rhymes. Give, Leanne Rhymes. It's a remix. It's a hot one.
Oh.
The second one is "Rest of My Life."
Well, that ain't
How
true.
do you feel about that?
Well-
Rest of my life.
I got the rest of my life to sit there.
Do you know who the artist is?
I could take a wild guess, but I don't think
Wild.
she's got an album.
Ludacris.
Oh, Ludacris. Yeah, love him.
Okay, and the third and final pick is
Bella.
The Real Thing, and that is by Rachel Panay. And Bella wants to be telling you what her music pick is.
Yeah, well, I
Okay,
don't have.
so The Real Thing, Rachel Panay. You'll like all those.
Okay, well, I'll check it out. Well, this is still your music picks. We're still at the lounge. So what do you want to talk about?
Okay, because I love that.
What's your favorite kind? What's your drink tonight for New Year's? It's
my
New Year's Eve.
Well, you know how I am. What is it?
Mojitos.
Beer.
Oh, beer.
I'm so boring, but imported beer. Or
Maybe we should
maybe
do
some
Jaeger
homebrew.
bombs.
I could do some shots.
Jaeger bomb?
I'll do that.
Cement mixer?
You know what? I'd rather do sake bombs.
Oh, sake bombs.
Because it's not as crazy.
Yeah, but that's a Japanese drink, and they don't celebrate our New Year's.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm really trying to figure that one out. Do they?
I don't know. I just.
You
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Jesus,
We need our fact check, but we don't have a producer here.
We don't have a
We're
producer.
on our own.
Yeah, we're on our own. The microphone's fallen. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm out of control. Here we go. Number 1 for me.
So what else is new?
Exactly, right. Number 1 for me, Nice Guys Finish Last by Cobra Starship. This is a great song, and it's very true. Number 2, You Don't Know What Love Is, You Just Do What You're Told by the White Stripes.
Wow.
That's a great song. The White Stripes are a really good band there. And number 3, Wish I'd Seen Your Goin' Comin' by a good friend of the show,
My gosh. What did you...
Johnny Bush.
What, how'd you look those up? Were
Well-
you thinking of a theme?
Well, you know, Desiree, I do a lot of cardio. I've turned up the cardio running 5 miles a day because I don't dance anymore, because I have nothing else to do with my life. And I do a little Pandora.
Oh, there you go, Pandora. Very good way to find music.
Good way to find good
Do you use
music.
Spotify?
And a-
Spotify?
What'd you just call me?
Spotify.
Oh, no, I went to the doctor last week. No, I haven't. Is that good?
I don't know. I keep getting things saying, this person added this to their playlist.
Oh, I
I
don't
keep
care
trying to
about
turn that off.
Well, the thing is with these music search engines is you can find some really great music, but it's a great way to find some really bad music, too.
Amen to that.
You know what I mean?
Amen. Make sure you can check out all of our music picks for each and every episode, including number 70, on our website, infinitedancecast.com. You can download them from iTunes Not for free.
Not for free. Unlike the service we provide for you here at Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast, which is absolutely free and available to download each and every single day, you can share it on your Facebook, Twitter, or anything else. It's a real blast, and we are so happy that you're here with us on episode number 70.
We'll be right back with Bryan Anthony.
Baby, baby. Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins, or at...
They need a life if all they're doing is dancing.
I told you we'd be laughing the whole time. Sorry, cut you off.
Every now and again, we meet performers that have only two things in mind. Number one, do a damn good job at everything. Number two, enjoy every minute of it. Sure, it seems like that'd be easy, right? Easy like Sunday morning, but it's not. Life is hard. Life is a real pain in the neck. And it takes a special kind of crazy person to deal with this industry and keep his composure like Bruce Willis in a nail salon. Over the years, his work has become a lot like Clint Eastwood's Garage in Gran Torino, with lots of different items that a man acquires over the span of a lifetime.
That's some colorful stuff.
He has done it all and handles every job the way only a man with two first names could.
KY.
He crushed the 80s, showed no mercy to the 90s, made the 2000s his LB, which is an abbreviation because this is a clean show. He has done it all without ever looking a day over 29 years old.
That's kind.
You've seen him on 500 Days of Summer, State of the Union, The Comebacks, Clerks 2, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Sweetest Thing, The Drew Carey Show, Ally McBeal, Jag, The King of Queens, Beverly Hills 90210, my favorite, Roundhouse.
Oh my God.
His choreography's been seen on a show called American Idol. You've seen performer Katy Perry and a little award show they call the Grammys.
Yeah,
Oh, little one.
You like Adam Sandler's dancing because it's not Adam Sandler. It is this man, our guest at
There
the time,
you go.
Mr. Bryan Anthony.
That one.
Clap track.
All right, so Bryan Anthony, welcome to the show.
Thank God you started with the 80s, because unfortunately it started with the 70s.
Well, I was going to leave that out.
No, it's okay. I'm quite proud. I learned from my friend Barry Lather that you got to be proud with your heritage and where you started, and being that I started in the disco drug era, I'm quite proud because
You
now
survived.
I survived.
I will survive.
So you're from California originally.
Originally LA, born and raised out here, and my mother was a dancer, hence why I got into bisexuality.
Well, obviously.
Obviously.
So, did you have to dance?
Wow!
Want to dance?
No. My mom taught me at a very young age, if you show your stomach to women, they'll freak out. So
Okay.
I was body rolling at
It
the
has
age of
worked.
3. It kind of worked.
Okay,
It kind of worked.
okay.
Now it's a hairier body. So it's,
That's sexy.
So it just works on a different kind of
See?
woman.
Thank
That's
God.
sexy.
See? There you go.
It works on a different kind of woman.
That's
or
what
man.
I'm learning.
Right.
Yes, true. I bowled with this mentally challenged kid. His name was Chad, and he. Moral of the story is, every time I showed him my chest, he freaked out. No, don't tell me hair, Chad. Don't tell me. I'm like, Chad, I'm just kidding. Come here. Hair. No, Chad, don't. So not all men appreciate hairy chests.
And if you didn't know, Bryan Anthony is an amazing bowler.
I
you
do.
bowled
I
with
do.
him?
I
I've
do.
not bowled.
You don't
With
want
him.
to because you're going to lose. Like, really bad.
I've been bowling
Turkey,
since I was
turkey, turkey.
11, 300s, and I got so bored with my right hand, I played with my left.
Hey,
Yo, bowling jokes.
Who's writing this
bowling
stuff?
jokes.
Get out of here.
I do love when I saw you on King of Queens because I
Oh my
love that
God.
show. At the club, and the other one was at Disneyland. I was taking my niece, and I'm in line for Space Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
And Michael goes, "Look at the screen." And there was Bryan Anthony. I'm like,
Random.
Dude, yeah, that's great. That's still.
how did that come up?
You know what? It was one of those total Disney typical cattle calls. They saw
You're kidding.
black women, men, Asian, what you name it. They saw it. I saw it there. Man, the diversity of everybody that was there was ridiculous. I had no chance whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, it's
So for those of you who don't know what
great.
we're talking about, when you go to Space Mountain Disney World, they have the screen when you're waiting.
Yeah,
in
while
line.
you're stuck in line, it's that whole space captain, welcome
So
space
you gotta
travelers.
see his mug like 50 times.
Dude, you're a great space captain,
It's
bro.
so weird, the diversity of my gigs through
That's
time.
awesome.
It's really, really weird. But the Disneyland thing, I'm honored because I feel like I'm a part of Disney history. And I always went there to go see, even as a kid. Like, I remember, of course, e-tickets and all that stuff. But growing up, something that you look forward to seeing all the time was Captain EO. So
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, I got to be a part of that quote-unquote Captain EO thing because now everyone that goes, I wish I had a penny from every Asian. I'll just limit it to that. Just give me all the Chinese and Japanese pennies.
It's worth more than ours.
Fucking A!
Oh my gosh, but it's really neat that you went to a cattle call and got that.
Cattle call.
That just shows how good you
Wait, so
are.
how long
I
ago was
flirted
that?
with Bryan Navensky, whatever his last name was. This
Well,
is like
so
casting
at the
people. So
time-
people out there, bisexuality is good. No, just be yourself. Be
So,
yourself.
yeah.
I was obnoxious.
How long ago was that job?
Oh God, I think they regenerated Space Mountain a solid 7, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
longer.
I think you're right.
Somewhere 7+ years ago.
And you do look
Amazing.
the same. You never age.
I appreciate it. It's only because I shaved today.
I shaved it.
So, but you do. We'll get back to the dancing in a little bit, but I just saw a show that you did a few weeks back. You executive produced Rouge Follies over
Yeah.
Lisa Eaton's show over at what theater was that?
At the Fonda Theater.
At the Fonda
That was an escapade. It really, just in short, I went and saw Lisa's show at King that she does monthly, and noticed it wasn't nearly as good as when I first saw it 2 to 3 years ago. And me being that friend kind of thing through the years, I was like, what's going on with your show? Because it sucks in a way.
Right.
And she's like,
You're just
well,
being honest.
honesty is good.
this and this and this
true.
and this. I haven't been able to pay, and dancers, and she had,
Right.
she had a bunch of business skills that were lacking in a sense. So,
Right.
anyways, I brought on Jamie Presley, actress, star friend of mine, and she helped out in a lot of ways. I helped out in a lot of ways, and fortunately, we were able to raise some money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and give Lisa's Rouge Follies some exposure,
That's
which
great.
hopefully it helps her. And if not, well,
Sure.
then it's because she sucks.
And on that note, that's what we call a segue.
On that note,
We're gonna take a quick break with Bryan Anthony. This is episode number 70 on Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
What?
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Mandy Moore from So You Think You Can Dance, and you are listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
hey, welcome back. We're Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We're here with Bryan Anthony.
Bryan Anthony.
I have right
Oh,
here.
you did exactly what I wanted you to do.
I've never seen someone's resume. So, Brian,
many pages
1, 2,
do you have?
3, 4.
They asked for a resume, and I got to be God honest,
6, 7,
ladies and gentlemen.
9 pages.
Well, I gave, this is kind of, look, this is called my master resume, and honest to God, I didn't make it for anything other than my mother.
I think that's great.
I
No,
really
I
did.
did.
I need page 65. Something on that.
And it goes
Wait.
back to C4. Bingo! Fuck.
I'm looking in Appendix B,
Yes.
paragraph 4.
I think
Look,
we had an amendment.
Look, I grew up in this business, and I tried the paper and plastic, and even working at Taco Bell, and God bless all those people that have the patience, let alone,
To keep the lettuce off my
ability
tacos.
to do that.
Yeah.
I am not one of them,
no.
nor will I ever, unless it's under a SAG or after contract. I'm sorry.
SAG-AFTRA.
That's okay.
SAG-AFTRA.
That's okay.
SAFTA. Yeah, sounds like a good, like a Fanta.
You know, Desiree, I just want to thank you for wearing such short shorts this evening while I'm here. I appreciate it.
You know, I know you.
We
go way back, so.
Next time we'll have you in on Bikini Tuesdays.
Yeah, that is a good
Oh, it's like Coco. Coco does the
that is a
Titty
good day.
Tuesdays
Oh, is
and
that
Thong
right?
Thursdays. Yeah, man.
Shit, I thought I was being original. That
You
sucks.
are original. You are
In all
right.
honesty,
Thank you.
going back to the resume, I think
Oh
it's
my
really good that you write everything down because you forget all the things you do.
You do forget. I've always been. 'cause
You
of my
never, talk about
stepfather.
yourself.
No,
and
no.
So,
Why?
well.
Look.
Hey, there's a lot of people that do.
I
So
did that-
being humble
it's true.
is really nice. So sometimes you have to write it down so you can go, oh, actually, I've done some stuff.
No, it is great.
I can't believe that. To jump around a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'll go to the two things. My two thoughts, because I'm cracked out and I'm sober. No, when I was a kid, I did the Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson and Alfonso
Yes.
and all the kids in the street. I went back to school like that week and had the biggest head in the world, and nobody wanted to talk to me. Everybody hated me and thought, you think you're the coolest, because you did a Pepsi commercial, da 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 da. So I
But
learned at a young age.
You were pretty cool.
I was cool as fire truck, but I was cocky too.
Yeah, okay.
And so in that aspect, I learned, look, this is the business I love. I'm going to do jobs all the time because that's what I want to do.
Right.
So I don't need to tell people my business.
Right.
And plus, my stepfather told me, not everybody needs to know your business, which is why believe it or not, I love social media, but I'm anti-social media because everybody's in everybody's business.
No, I understand.
Jumping forward to So You Think You Can Dance, these dancers that are on this show for 15 minutes of fame, and then they go brag, and then they go teach, and then it's all about them, ego, ego, ego. I'm like, y'all need to chill with that stuff.
Well, they're not going to have a career. You have a career.
That's the difference.
They have a blip.
It's tough
Yeah.
being on set with some of them because, some of us have been around. Like, I know respect. Like, you were here in LA before I was, so I know there's a certain amount of respect. I need okay, you've done this, you've done this. It's all about history, too. And I
Then
feel like a
where's
lot
mine?
of them. Desiree, you get
You get respect.
You get respect?
Sure. Especially when you wear shorts like that.
you're sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
You're a Desiree sandwich. Hey, yo.
This is one of my favorite days.
I've never had someone grab my shin like that before.
I can get higher.
All right. Whoa.
Hey, I know. We just take.
You should have heard her on episode 69. It was out of control.
I bet it was.
Well, I didn't realize it was 69, which excited me.
Absolutely.
I was
You are a redhead.
besides myself.
I want to talk about.
What do you want to talk
I
about?
want to talk about
Something
that won't get us kicked off of iTunes.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
This is pretty darn cool with you guys on iTunes.
Well, we don't have anything else to do with our lives.
Hey, you clump me in here.
Well, what have we worked on?
Muppets? No?
No, I
No,
didn't.
Asher Roth.
Asher Roth for Spike TV's Guy Choice Awards. I had the pleasure
that's
of
so perfect for
choreographing
you guys.
a college frat party, and so that's where Nick.
right
This
up
is
my
where
alley.
you puked and you made out with a girl.
Becca Schweitzer.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way,
That was
Bryan
choreographed.
Anthony. That was awesome. I made out with some other girl in there too. I can't remember who it was. But this was funny at the audition. Brian there was like 300 people there. It was like a crap load of people, and he lines people up. He's like, I just want to see you go tendu, preparation, double ballet, pirouette, and finish.
Turned out?
And he did
Love it.
down the line.
And were you were pooping your pants the whole
I
way
was
waiting?
flipping out, dude. And I should have known. Like, he's got this, you got this gleam in your eye. Like, I can't tell if he's being serious or not, so I just got to go with it. So we booked the job. First day of rehearsal, he walks in with 2 12-packs. And he goes,
That's the best rehearsal.
That's it.
he goes, get acclimated. We're getting started in 15 minutes. And
I love it.
You and
was great.
Prescott.
yeah, we were just getting drunk the whole time.
Well, we
And working.
And
working.
And working.
See, ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is I started as an actor, and I learned at a very young age you have to have a method. And as a dancer, which most of the kids see how we're segueing.
Yes.
Most of the kids today do not know how to act and bring that kind of
Nick says that all the time.
talent to their dance skills, and I'm gonna dog it just because I am that way, because in dogging and being judgmental, you always want it to be better, and you look for creative ways to make things better. But the VH1 Divas show that was on the other night was horrendous, and I just
What made it horrendous?
I feel like the
The production,
So, look, I don't know the director very well, but what I'm noticing these days is unless you're someone like Barry Lather and you take your number concept-wise to the director and say, this is where the moments happen and this is how it should be shot, then a director is just going to take your number because you're just a choreographer and you're thinking up really cool steps.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That are background to them.
That are background already, they're not going to be captured properly.
Right.
And so it's unfortunately not going to complement your work with all the cool hot steps.
Right.
And so it's a marriage that needs to happen. So when I say that overall the show wasn't that good, it was probably because of things of that nature weren't communicated, and or whoever the lighting director was, whoever created that number, the concept of the number, which most of the time they cut the middleman out, which is like in this day and age an artistic director. That's what Wade did. That's what Barry does. That's what Fatima does. You know, the mature ones now, Michael Rooney. They go in there and they say, okay, great choreographer, there's your steps. This is the lighting we need. And they go communicate that. And I don't think enough people afford that position.
I understand.
And
Is
so
this the direction,
it loses.
is this direction you're headed in?
Me?
Would you prefer to be
I've
in that?
already kind of,
Solely as opposed to...
No, of course not. I will never say I just want to do one thing. Look at my resume.
Yeah.
Right. Page 12.
It's going to take me a minute.
Eating contest. What?
Pogo stick.
I won that damn thing.
I know you did.
kidding me?
How many hot dogs did you throw down?
Shit, not enough.
Oh my God.
Speaking of Joe Tremaine. Anyway.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. I called him not too long ago,
Did
actually.
you?
Yeah,
Did
just
you
'cause-
need him for a job? We're going to book him out?
I hit him up and I said, Joe, I'd love to start teaching again. Call me every once in a while. He says, of course I'll call you. Things
And that
happen.
was 2 years ago?
Yeah, that was about
That's
4.5 years ago. He says, when I hire Desiree again, then we will.
Okay, so that will never happen.
Maybe I'll call Jackie Slade.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, Jackie Slade.
Try to get her on the show. She ain't
I
going
haven't seen her in forever.
She looks great.
we gotta talk about Adam Sandler.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
This is huge.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
And anytime, you have the most famous back of your head ever, and I don't mean in a bad way.
And not because you're balding.
Yeah.
But so you're
no.
like an exact match with this dude, yeah?
It worked out really, really weird. You know what? When I stand upright, obviously you can see more of the difference because of my dancing, ballet, blah, blah, blah. With Sandler, he likes to hunch over. He's a little lazier. He needs an adjustment. For years, he's needed one kind of thing. So I kind of copied his body and got it. It just worked out. I was really, really lucky to work with him for You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And then after that, he broke his leg playing basketball, so I got to double him on Bedtime Stories.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
awesome.
And then they called me out of nowhere to dance with a dildo on Nick Schwartzen's
Bucky Larson.
Bucky Larson. So
He's got to be an amazing man to work for. He's
he's family. He's
I know.
hilarious. He's mean, and I love watching every minute of it. Minute of it.
He knows what he wants, and
He's a cool person to work
runs a
with.
tight ship. Yeah.
Their boat is so well oiled and have been together for years.
Yeah.
Literally, everyone you've seen in all those Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison movies, he still works with all those people.
He uses the same actors. You can tell because I own all his movies and we watch them over and over.
Oh, are you surfing for an autograph?
I'm looking for Brian. Really. I think that was his butt.
Get a dance double autograph on the thing.
I get excited when I see people I know.
Money. I mean, look at this resume.
And and Adam
Wait,
Sandler
is Jack and Jill even on there? See, I haven't even updated.
Oh, and I did just see Jack and Jill. Dang it,
Jack
I
and
need to
Jill.
go rewatch that.
See, with Sandler, I've had to show my ass how to fish and I get to fly in a helicopter and I got to be a woman. I love Adam Sandler.
Come on.
Well, that last one you've done
And got
before.
paid.
Well, yeah.
But that's on the weekends and special occasions.
Totally true.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We're here with Bryan Anthony.
What'd he say?
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hola, mi nombre es Miguel Zárate, and you are listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Dancecast.
Hey, I guess I'm bringing us back in. It's Nick and Desiree on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time. And that's kind of sad.
We're here with Bryan Anthony. You don't
Hi.
like social media.
Social media. No, Facebook and it's really just the Facebook. I call it Facefuckbook because it's a pain in the ass. You know, if you're trying to date multiple women, it's not for you. If you're trying to date multiple men, I'm sure it's not for you too.
Or both.
And I got to be gone honest with you. Facebook is the worst thing to have next to you other than a bottle of Jack, because you end up just searching for what you could have had, what you should have been with. And do we really need that? It's like a self-Harlequin book.
I do feel that if I've been on it,
But Bryan,
spend 20 minutes, I've wasted so much
if you
time.
didn't have
Absolutely.
Facebook, how do people know that you were a former Mr. Dance in California 1990?
Oh my God.
Do you have a Facebook? Or
I have a Facebook, but
to creep?
Hello? Yes?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
the
I
producer,
see.
the
Janae,
producer
can
should
you
be
get
getting
that?
that.
I can get
Janae's
that.
not here.
I'm
Hello?
sorry.
Mom?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's my pharmacy.
We'll fix it in post.
Actually, it's Miss Dance of California. No, I was a senior in high school, and I was into cheerleading and drill team, of course, because guys
He does
suck.
everything.
Yeah.
And they said, why don't you do this competition? I'm like, sure, why not?
Because you would never
why
say
not?
no.
So no, why would I say no? There's a lesson in everything.
There's a trophy?
You say yes.
I'm there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trophy.
And I was never in DMA. I didn't train in studios where we had competitions weekly. So
Right.
to me, a competition
so
was
true.
just like, as you were joking, my only competitions were on television.
Right. Exactly, right?
So I wanted to impress the cheerleaders, and I went and I competed, and I forgot my choreography in the middle, and I ended up improving, and I still won the fucking
Oh,
thing.
there you go.
But my favorite thing about it is when I won and they announced the person that didn't win,
Yeah.
which means they announce you last, which is really weird. I think they should announce you're the winner, and everybody else, they don't get an announcement. 'Cause you
Agreed.
lost.
Agreed.
Reverse this shit.
Yes, it's so silly.
I did a herky right in front of his face.
Herky.
A herky.
in the audience?
No, on the stage. For those of
course
you
he
that
got up
don't
on
know what
the
a herky
stage.
is,
We're going to have to take a picture and we'll put it on the website.
Dude,
Brian in the
you
middle
can
of
pull
a
off
herky.
doing a herky right
I
now?
have it on video.
Oh, send it our
I'll
way.
send you the herky.
I think,
clip.
did we meet on, speaking of competitions on TV, did we meet at Star Search? Is that where we met?
We might have. You were dancing. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
We were in Florida.
We
That's
were,
the first
we were
time I
both-
met the Bryan Anthony.
We were both like
Let's
19,
go drinking.
20, something
That
like
was
that.
like 2 weeks ago.
Totally.
It was awesome.
It's true.
We had a really good time.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was the name of both of your groups?
Swallow My Load and very flexible. No, mine was 5-card stud. What
Because
was yours?
they were all
5-card
guys.
stud.
And
We were 5 cards.
We were 4 girls and a guy, so we were. Oh, it's so embarrassing.
No, say it.
Peace Posse.
Peace Posse. That's right. I think I still have yours on TV
One
too.
place called Peace.
Oh, jeez.
The best part of the job was we were in Florida and we had all the
Yep.
passes to all the parks. I have the best pictures, and we were in the pools until like 3 a.m. and drinking.
And we were getting paid after scale.
Yeah, it
which
was-
was high
Really?
then. It was like
And we were there a
$700
week.
an episode.
You were there longer.
Yeah, well, because we made it to the finals.
I know you did.
5-card stud. You
That's
can't
what
win.
I'm
Peace
saying.
Posse.
Come on.
See you later.
Chris Dupre, Charlie Schmidt, Robert Alvarez, Wilberto De Janetti, myself.
Try to compete against that.
Jason Weibar had to quit because, I don't know, he went on Michael's tour or something.
Oh, please.
wow.
I know.
Star Search or
But they
Michael's
had
tour.
all the Los Angeles dancers there at the same time. We were just all
Yeah,
competing.
yeah.
It wasn't anybody
Man, I
else.
feel like I missed
That's
the
true.
boat. I feel like you guys had a good crew back then.
We did. I hate to say it. I don't know how to compare it. It's just a different generation. Again,
Well, we definitely
just a
we
different
trained
generation.
together. We did a lot. I don't know. It just seems like there was a lot. We supported each other a lot more.
I'd say the styles weren't as diverse as they
True.
are today. So where if you're a total hip hopper and you're working for, I don't know, Don Draco and Jamal or something like that, most
Yeah.
likely they're not going to be working with the same people that Marguerite hires
Absolutely.
or Michael Rooney. And I hate to say it, in our day, I worked with all of them.
Right.
Well, we can tell.
Because of the generation, the styles.
Is there
Yeah.
anyone
But
you
it's
had?
that you were also well trained, where a lot of people today, they don't go take a lot of class and they stick with what's comfortable for them, which is fine.
Fine.
Because you can be good at that, but contemporaries really messed up a lot of our dancers. They can't make a clean line.
I was just going to say contemporary just means I don't complete a line. And, training with Jerry Evans with the whole Luigi
forget
thing.
it.
Love
And
Jerry
even
Evans.
Joe Tremaine or even Frank Hatchett.
True.
You're making lines
And
because
Jackie.
it's pretty. And Jackie. Totally Jackie.
And kids can't even do some of that stuff today. It's quite amazing to watch them.
Well, they've been giving up on their core strength. They don't finish their line. They don't breathe right. It's like a singer. It's like a singer being a successful head singer or a throat singer. You're not learning properly.
Well, we used to get beat in ballet class, and I feel like that actually helped. And I'm being serious.
Yeah,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And now,
are they even teaching pas de deux classes? I mean, are
because the guys want to be,
that's
The
kind
guys
of
want to be lifted.
they want to be lifted.
That's a bit of a rhetorical question. Of course not. I've been on a few jobs lately where, honest to God, the men are complaining that they have to lift. Meanwhile, you pump up, you lift up, you look good, you got a 9-pack.
Yeah.
And yet you're, oh, my shoulder, oh, my knee.
I'll never forget when you said, Desiree, just run at me and I'm going to press you up. and guess what? I did it.
That's right.
I mean, and then we practiced it once. See, this is where I learned this. Remember how you complained that I don't let you rehearse enough? Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm not rehearsing enough. I need rehearsal.
So it was right
I want to do a
before.
good job,
It
Brian.
was right before a show, and he goes, "You're just gonna run at me, and I'm gonna press you up."
Right.
And I trusted him so much. I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I did it."
And so Desiree, flash forward a number of years, she says, "I'm just going to run at you, and then you're just going to catch me." Okay.
Probably needed to be
Flying squirrel.
That's a good.
So I just every week I jump at him a different way
It's
and
good.
see if he could
Keep
just
his
catch
ass on
me.
guard. Look, working with, there's Michael.
Heyo.
What up, dog? God, he looks younger. He lost his ass though. His jeans are falling.
The eucalyptus oil.
That's right. I've got him on a
More stairs. Tell him
I
more
gotta
stairs.
do this before we run out of time. Everybody in Hollywood's connected to Kevin Bacon within 6 steps.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, 6 degrees of Kevin
Yeah, I
Bacon.
know. I'm trying to figure out how I can be
Don't
connected.
look.
I'm gonna tell you.
Well, you know?
Oh, dude, I do this research.
We do this research.
Wow.
Okay.
This is part of the
I'm gonna
big
get.
show.
I found a number of different ways you can be connected.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2. You were in Dudley Do Right with Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's correct.
Who's in Footloose with Kevin Bacon.
There you go.
Also, this is my favorite one I found.
Oh, God.
You're in Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Yes.
With Crescendo Ward,
Yes.
Yeah.
with Crescendo.
who is in Pirates with Kevin Bacon.
So his
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Crescendo Ward, dude. I took his class at Tremaine back in the day.
Got one for you. Crescendo Ward and TC used to watch me when I was 4 and 5 years old in the club while my mom was dancing competitions.
Oh my God.
In the club. That's how I knew Crescendo. Crescendos know me since I was a fart in an elevator.
Wow, that's.
But I thought you were going to pull out since I get Kevin Bacon, but the Footloose, so I was going to go one further. I taught Nick Baga and the kid that played
Kenny Wormald.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Worm what?
Wormald.
You would think he would change that. Anyways, I taught them out in Boston, met them through obviously Nancy, and then Kenny ended up doing Footloose, which was
Well, you're connected to
There
Kenny
you go.
Wormald.
We also
Clerks
do a Kenny
too.
Wormald number.
Oh, okay.
Your Kenny
you do
Wormald
it?
number is
Clerks
1.
too.
'Cause
Okay.
Clerks
Oh,
too.
see, there you go.
There you
There you
go.
go.
That's
Random.
what
We should do a Brian Anthony number with all this
Oh,
stuff.
good Lord.
We should add a Brian
you know
Anthony
what?
number.
That's what we're
We're
at.
doing a Brian Anthony
That's the
number
whole
from now
new
on.
year, Brian Anthony
I'm not doing
number.
this anymore. Kenny.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
We're going to connect everybody to you.
To you.
Oh, that could be
But
interesting.
only movies, not dating.
Well, you know what? But that's fun. No,
That's a
that's
little more
fun.
Oh,
Want to
okay.
go dating?
Hey, you never know. You never know.
We'll run it by you
Yeah.
every time, just in case.
We'll call you
Yeah.
when we're recording.
Brian, this is
Okay.
You're probably
guy.
going to hear like Tony Gonzalez's name, Chris Dupre's name, a lot because they were casting
Chris
the
Moss.
hoes. No.
No.
Chris Moss. Aw,
I know.
Got him his first job.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave Jerry Evans a hell of a blowjob, and we hired him for Leanne Rhymes. Yeah. A blowjob is when you
Wait.
fan someone because there's no power.
Which gig was that for Leanne?
Union.
It was before she hooked up with Dean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was still with Andrew Keegan. And that was, you know what,
And poor
I thought those two were amazing.
I
gotta
thought
be
that
honest.
he was really great for her.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, 100%. I'm still friends with him or friendly with him.
Good, I'm
and,
glad to
yeah,
hear
he's
that.
a good guy.
Because I wonder about
I
him.
hear music.
That's the end of our show.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
The show sucks.
I know it does.
It's fucking short. It's like Gustavo's penis.
We have so much editing to do. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great.
I love him. Here, I'll give you vocals. He's great. He's fabulous.
Brian can rap.
Gustavo.
Fabulous.
Yeah, fabulous.
Brian, you're awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming by.
Anytime.
You're awesome. Everybody
you
out
both.
there, check him out on Facebook, Bryan Anthony.
You'll be on Facebook, yeah.
We want to send
Call his agency.
Just get in touch with
Go
Nick
to
and
talent.
Desiree. Just do that.
We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Janae, Meet Me in St. Louis, Mercedes, and Michael. A bird in the hand is worth two in the Banicos for producing our show.
We're Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. I'm still trying to figure out what that means.
Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
You can
I changed bush to Banicos. That's
How,
the last
how
name.
many vowels in Banicos?
B-I-N-I. I don't.
They're using fingers and toes. See,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, don't
there's a
be a
lot.
dancer. Go to a private school.
And then not be able to get a
Not-
job.
yeah, right. Get your degree so you can sit on it.
You can hang it on the wall, Brian.
It's very pretty.
All right. Well, we're gonna go get drunk now.
Okay, bye.
We're out of music.
Have a good one. Happy New Year.
Yeah, whatever. See you next week.